Today we're going to try Stranger Things Surfer Boy Pizza because that's a thing now. I was just at Walmart. They had a whole freezer full of Surfer Boy pizzas. They had 4 of them actually. I got the pepperoni, the straight up pepperoni, but they also had a 4-meat one, and then they had a jalapeno and pineapple one, which I thought about getting just because the review would be interesting, but I know I'm not going to like it, so I didn't get it. I think they had a cheese one. And they also had Stranger Things chicken fingers or chicken wings, but they were not real chicken. They were fake chicken. I'm not sure which company was making the fake chicken, but that's what they were. I didn't get them because I didn't really feel like doing a imitation chicken right now, so I just got the Stranger Things Surfer Boy pepperoni pizza, which upon further review and inspection, if you see right here, it's made by Palermo's, who also sell pizzas in Walmart, but I don't remember if I've ever had a Palermo, and I don't remember anything about it. So as far as I know, this is basically a review of Palermo's and Stranger Things, unless this is a different pizza, which I'm not sure of. I'm gonna do a little more inspection, but as far as I know, it's just Palermo's pizza, but they changed the box up. You get this on the back where you get some nice pop-out sunglasses. You get a picture of 11, but this looks like it's from season 1, I think, because season 1 of this is the only season I saw of the show, and that's what she looked like. Since they're going to season 4, I assume she doesn't look like that anymore, but I don't know. I don't really know much about Stranger Things. I don't even know Surfer Boy Pizza. I assume that it's a thing that was in the later seasons, or if it was in season 1, I forgot about it. So I'm not an expert on Stranger Things, but I am an expert on novelty grocery food items. So here we are. Here's what it says on the back. Enjoy your own Surfer Boy pizza pie from the new season of Netflix Stranger Things. Go on a totally rad flavor adventure that will make it feel like your slices were delivered hot to your door. Each mouth-watering variety contains rich tomato sauce, delicious mozzarella cheese, and a gnarly range of toppings. The thick crust is crispy on the outside and airy on the inside. You'll think it was hand-tossed by the Surfer Boy pizza dudes themselves. I really need to work on my reading skills. Throw a pie in the oven and buckle up your taste buds, brochachos. So, there you go. That's on the back. Anyways, $4.25, directly on the rack, 20 minutes. No big deal. Simple pizza instructions. Let's open it up. The oven's preheating right now. Let's open it up, and while it's cooking, I'll do a little bit more investigation into Palermo's. But I'll come back to you with that. First, here's what it looks like. It looks like the most standard frozen pizza you've ever seen. Good amount of pepperoni. I'll give them that, but looks very standard. I'm not like super impressed with it. It just looks like a pizza. So take it out of the plastic, put it in the oven, cook it. I'll do a little research, internet research, and I'll be right back. All right, brochachos, my pizza is now out of the oven. It actually looks pretty good. I got some new glasses, very stylish. And I can't stop laughing at this because it says "Believe It, my dude," and I've been watching Naruto, and it's very funny to me. But anyways, here's the pizza. That's out of the way. I cook it extra well done because that's how I like my pizza. But honestly, it looks really good. Again, I don't really know much about Palermo's. I did my internet research though. I learned some interesting things. First off, I believe that this is, in fact, this pizza. I believe that this is Palermo's neighborhood pizza pepperoni. Just based on the way it looks, it has a very similar style, and they're both 23 ounces. So I think that this is just this pizza redone. At my Walmart, they don't have they don't have this pizza. They just have the rising crust. So I thought it was a little bit different, and it is. I think it's this one. It could be unique, but I'm pretty sure it's just this one repackaged. Another interesting thing about Palermo's, they own Screaming Sicilian, which I like Screaming Sicilian's frozen pizza, but yeah, they own that brand too. They own a lot of brands because everybody owns everybody, as it turns out. So let's take a bite of this pizza, see what happens. I mean, it looks really good, smells good, but you know, it's really the sauce and the crust that screw me up most of the time with frozen pizza. So here we go, Surfer Boy pizza. I'll say this about the Surfer Boy pizza. It's perhaps one of the most middle-of-the-road pizzas I've ever had. And it's funny because the first few bites I actually was really enjoying. I think I just might have been hungry because as I went on and ate the second piece, it just started to get worse. This is not a shower. This is not a grower. It's a shower. Sorry. I got my analogies wrong. You know what I mean. Started out good, got worse as it went. It didn't improve like I hoped it would. Things to note about it, first of all, it says right here, crispy on the outside, airy on the inside. fairly accurate. That's probably the most interesting thing about this pizza is the crust. Not the back crust, but the bottom crust. It's pretty good. It's kind of reminds me of like the croissant kind of pizza that I think DiGiorno's did. It's got layers and it's flaky and it's pretty good. But that's really the only thing I can praise about this pizza. The sauce is probably my biggest issue. It tastes very much like just cheap, kind of sweet tomato sauce, which I hate. Sweet sauce on a pizza, I just cannot do. You can taste the cheapness of the sauce, and sweetness to me always equates with cheapness when it comes to tomato sauces. I assume that they just load it up with whatever sugar or whatever they're putting in there to cover up the fact that it's cheap sauce, but it tastes like cheap sauce, very cheap, which, considering the price of this pizza, is ridiculous. The fact of the matter is I believe it was $6.98 at Walmart for this pizza, which honestly is not like way out of whack for a frozen pizza, but the other Palermo pizzas at my Walmart are $4.98. So I paid $2 premium, basically, I think, for the box. Again, they don't have the neighborhood style pizza though, so maybe those are supposed to be more expensive than their like rising crust. Who knows? But I do feel like for the price of $7, I should get a little quality in it, and not get cheap sauce that's like Tony's sauce. So that's bad. Cheese is like, you know, it's okay. It's very much not there. You don't like taste the cheese flavor. But there is enough coverage to where you get some cheese, so I'll give them that. But it's just mediocre cheese, and the pepperoni is just mediocre pepperoni once again. I'll give them props for putting enough pepperonis on it, so where sometimes you get double. There's a good amount of pepperoni in here. I'll give them credit for that. But it's just pepperoni. It's not like blowing me away pepperoni. It's not terrible pepperoni. It's pepperoni, you know. It's a very basic, middle of the road frozen pepperoni pizza. There's not much more I could say about it besides it's absolutely smack dab in the middle of frozen pizzas. It's not terrible. It's not good. It's just is what it is. If you're buying this, you're pretty much just getting it for the box because the pizza itself is not really worth it. If it was cheaper, maybe, but for $7, I would not really want to recommend this to pretty much anybody because at the $7 price, you can get a much better pizza. So with all that said, I'm going to give this Stranger Things Surfer Boy pepperoni pizza, I'm going to give it a 3 because it's not terrible. It deserves a 3 because that's exactly where it is. It's right in the middle of the road. The price is a little out of whack, which almost makes me want to give it a 2, but I'll still give it a 3 because you can eat it. So if you're a big fan of Stranger Things and you want to buy the pizza, fine. It's just know that you're not really getting a great pizza. And also I have a quick recommendation while we're here talking about mediocre pizzas. This stuff right here is pretty much godlike if you want to put it on pizza. McCormick pizza seasoning. I really love it. I put it on pretty much all my pizzas. Just kicks it up and it kind of covers up for the terribleness of this pizza, and it's really good on a lot of frozen pizzas. It just basically enhances them. It's not an ad. Obviously it's not because nobody watched my videos, but just really good. I picked it up at the store like a couple months ago and I've just been using it and I love it. So that's that. If you're interested, this is the product to buy. Don't buy that, buy this. If you like Stranger Things, maybe you can get it for like just to have the box on your wall or whatever, but you don't even really need to eat the pizza because it's just mediocre pizza. So that's Stranger Things Surfer Boy pizza. You can pick them up at Walmart. I don't think they're anywhere else, but who knows. That's that. And I'll see you next time.